Yep.
Whatever the hell that was all about.
Thank you, Jarvis.
Did you already join?
I got.
You know,
I'm working on it. It's
yeah, I
syncing.
know. I didn't know if I missed the sync while I was starting the second
Nah.
part of the broadcast or not.
Yeah. Yeah, I downloaded Zedge for my phone, so now I got Jarvis's. There's a excuse you, so there's a message for you as my notifications sound.
I don't know what that is, but
You never watched Iron Man at all?
nope.
Nope. Wow.
Never was a big comic guy. Marvel or DC for
Eh,
that opinion.
Well, anyway, and all of our bales are gone. Like the four bales that I made are gone.
At least there's only 4 of them.
Yeah. Say 24,000 liters of straw just vanished.
Fantastic.
Yep, that switched your meter right around, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it did.
Yep.
Like even the straw is gone?
Well, the straw that was inside the bale. We've got 3 now. I got a 4th. I'm making number 4.
That's strange. I don't know what happened right there. That was all messed up.
I don't know. Apparently your internet just said, I'm out.
Apparently.
Said, hey, you've done this enough, I'm done.
Tired of watching it.
Yeah. It's like I'm tired of holding this up. You're on your own now.
For real.
Yeah, I'm on. There's a Provo County yard sale here, Facebook page.
Yeah.
Post all sorts of neat little stuff there. Found a guy that was selling a desktop computer, monitor, actual computer tower and everything. It's like, I think it was like close to 150 bucks.
Yeah.
Not bad. I'm just saying it's not that bad. Because we've been talking about maybe going to PC sometime.
Well, I'm definitely going.
Yeah, I know.
Probably around
Me,
Thanksgiving.
I probably will sometime. Not anytime soon.
Better save your Christmas money.
Yeah, I know.
Cause right around tax time, I'm hoping to. Oh, you're gonna
Yeah.
need to bring the wagon over. I just noticed.
Yeah, I know. It's like every time like a new bale goes to spawn in, it flies in from somewhere in the sky.
What flies
Like the actual bale.
in? Yeah.
It flies in like from somewhere into the sky and goes in the press chamber from the bale.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's totally realistic.
Yeah.
Then there's also the one time the bale just gets stuck gets stuck in midair and just hovers in place. Happens all the time. You know, I think we should start collecting these bales before they start despawning again with their incredibly short time. So I've got like 5 right now. They're just sitting here, and I'm pretty sure those 5 are going to be gone within like the next 5 minutes.
Don't say that.
Hopefully not.
I'm gonna say do not say that. Hey,
I wouldn't be wrong, would I?
No, you could be.
I just completely lack the motivation to actually time it.
I'll grab the wagon, take it over there, don't worry about it.
Alright.
I've been waiting on you. I thought you were on your way over.
Now I'm still working on the bales here.
Yeah.
It's going back and forth and back and forth.
That's a fantastic thing about farming.
Yep. It's a lot of one way and going back around the other way and going back around the other way again.
Yep.
A lot of repetition. Repetition makes the world go round. That's what they say, at least.
That's right.
First I thought it was the American economy. Boy, was I wrong.
Oh, you was way wrong there.
And I'm sitting here in my like five-year-old desk chair, playing Farming Simulator. I found my cat. Watching a stream and drinking a body armor at the same time.
Yep. Fantastic.
At like almost 8:30 at night. Can't get much better than that, can it?
No.
Well, you know, could be a lot better. Just be sitting here in my like the most comfiest chair ever,
Yeah.
just sipping on a martini. But you know, is that gonna happen? Probably not.
Very true. Very true.
Well, the body armor's gone. You've gained 50 shield points in this action. Every gamer's mindset: drink something, eat something, you gain health. Like,
Right.
boy, no, you don't.
Oh, but you do.
Yeah. You know the phrase "gamers don't die, they respawn." What if that was actually a true statement?
That'd be helpful.
It'd be that and also kind of scary at the same time if you think about it.
Yeah.
So they've got like 5 floating bales, like no joke, like mid-air, not supported by any physical force other than gravity working against itself.
I'm glad that thing is all glitched out.
Probably. And I'm not sure if there's a way to report like game bugs or mod bugs. Is there?
I don't think so.
Well, I'm not sure for consoles, but I'm pretty sure there is for PC.
Oh, I'm sure there is for PC. You can do everything on PC.
Just about, yeah. You know you have the keyboard.
That's why I'm going to PC.
Yeah. That's why, you know, I could probably run most of these mods and maps on my PC I've got now. But it's like probably like 5 or so years old now. And it's like a laptop that you just keep at your house for office work.
Right.
So it's nothing special. But you know, I can run what I need on it.
Yeah, I don't think you need too much to run this game.
Yeah, anything too fancy. You know, the absolute minimum is in Windows 7.
I don't know. You lost me there on the Windows 7.
Windows 7 is like the grandfather of Windows 8 and 10. The father of 8 and the grandfather of 10. Just, it's like a really weird computer family. Just keep it as that.
What happened to Windows 9?
Who freaking knows? They probably disowned it.
Fantastic.
But you know, I'm not. I think isn't Windows like Microsoft or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here's another random bit of information. Do you know Microsoft bought Minecraft in 2015 for $2.5 billion?
That seems excessive.
I know, it's Minecraft of all games.
I've never played that game.
Wow. I've had it since like the month it came out.
Nope.
I'm like, believe it or not, as of like May or sometime in the summer, it turned like 10 years old already.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Already that
So
old.
that's what's surprising about it. I was reading an article for school today that made it do a whole bunch of all that main idea stuff.
Fuck, I know. There's a game, RuneScape. It's got to be at least as old as you are.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I haven't really played it myself.
RuneScape, World of Warcraft.
Never really got into this fantasy type games at all, really.
I played one. It was it's called Neverwinter Nights. It wasn't a MMO, but it was on PC. Actually, it's on PS4 too, but it's not the same. I can't play it on PS4.
I never tried it, so I have no idea how the difference is. What's the same about it? I don't know.
I think nowadays it's an MMO on PC.
I don't know. You know, they've made like a lot of MMOs all of a sudden.
Yeah.
It's not really a lot, but the actual genre of MMOs is kind of like a dying breed of sorts. If you think about it.
Yeah, kinda. It depends on what you get into, cause like there's that game, Ark Survival, whatever the fuck it is. That's an MMO. I hate it. I've thought about getting back into it. There's a couple of buddies of mine that they've talked about getting back into it, but I can't ruin my life like that again. You laugh, but there was some mornings I'd get on that game at like 4:30 in the morning before I got online or went to work, just to check on things, and then pretty much as soon as I got home, I was on it.
That's like me in Clash of Clans. I always get on every morning. It's part of my routine now. I just always get on every morning just to check and see if my upgrades are done, who's raided me, who can I raid now. I'm like whenever I see that my one builder is idle, I always give him something to do. My builder's almost always constantly moving.
Me and we have a Clash of Clans. Me and a couple of friends. There's 5 of us. We had a good clan at one point, but we kind of all went inactive.
Yeah.
They kind of got active again.
Kind of back and forth.
Yeah. Full again.
I got my really this painstakingly slow days tomorrow. I don't think having to sit through the Veterans Day program is going to help that fact at all.
Right.
It's going to be hot and sweaty and tired before I even walk out the gym doors.
Lucky you. Is there any way I can get you to unload the grain wagon?
Yeah. Hang on.
Completely full.
Alright then.
I'm still at 50%.
Alright, that won't take me long.
No, we're pretty close.
I'm not sure what the grain cart's got left in it. Not sure if it's empty or not.
Grain carts are 31,000. It's full. What are you talking about?
Well, not this. I'm talking about like our actual grain cart.
What grain cart? What are you talking about?
The Stara one that we leased.
It's still got
Actually,
tanks on
wait,
it.
I don't even think we have that one anymore.
Yeah, we do.
Oh yeah, we do. I'm not sure what it has in it.
Fertilizer.
Probably,
I'm
probably.
pretty sure it's got fertilizer in it.
And it's still.
Pretty
I don't know. I'll check. You know how when people are in like a certain mood, they listen to the song with the same mood, and it kind of makes them feel better.
Yep.
Yeah, I do that just about all the time.
Oh, me too. All the time.
Yeah, usually when I'm obviously sad, of course. You know, like "Hurt" by Johnny Cash, like my number one go-to song for that.
What kind of music do you listen to?
I don't have a specific genre of music that I listen to. I guess you could say I'm just not really multicultural, but you know,
Have you
I
ever heard
don't
of,
really stick with a certain song or not
have you ever heard
or
of
genre.
Jelly Roll?
No.
You ought to give him a listen sometime. He's like, he kind of rap, but he's also got some country in him.
Mm.
Pretty good. And I'm full again. Good thing
Well, that
is,
didn't take long.
no, oh, we're saving.
Mm.
Good thing is everything's yielding
So
really well.
when I open up the party screen, it doesn't show your in game. It only shows that you're in like the broadcast menu or just
Yeah,
in broadcast screen.
yeah, I appear offline.
Wow. You know, I said that once. I completely forgot about it. It's like a month later.
Huh.
I was like,
Is that
usually I
empty?
get usually yeah, this is empty.
Damn. I was gonna tell you to,
Or what's empty?
the grain cart. I was gonna tell you to take it to the grain elevator again.
Oh,
It's back at 808 again.
yeah. If it's above like 800, preferably above 810, I'd say we could sell it. Wouldn't you?
Yeah. Probably. 808's the highest I've seen it, so like you
Yeah,
said, anything above 800, like you said.
yeah, we could sell it at that, but you know, 800, it'll drop below pretty quick.
Right. I think you're getting, I don't even know, not much.
I'll just, you know, come over there and unload you, and then eventually just tab over to the T9 and go check and see how much that grain cart's got left in it.
You get 25,000 out of it for 808, which I mean, not great, but
Yeah, realistically, 808 isn't I don't really say that bad, but it's pretty decent.
right. Okay, you're good.
The easy part is just all you gotta do is just kind of run over to the attachment or something. If it's got a cover on it, you just walk right through the cover.
Oh yeah, normally.
Yeah, it's still got fertilizer in it. A decent bit, actually.
Oh, I'm sure it does.
I just made a Bill do a backflip.
I'm surprised the Mother bin hasn't come out yet.
Oh, that one. That
Yeah.
huge one.
Oh yeah, it's massive.
Yeah.
You had to have like a quad track to pull it.
Back in 17 on PC, I had the Cool Online Chaser and Mother Bins.
Yeah.
That one of the Mother Bins there that I had a quad track pull on that. It didn't really take much to pull it up a hill. The only time I used them was on like Lone Oak. That's like the only place I used them on.
I did it on American Outback one time and I had like 6 of them. And I lined them all up.
Do they all like empty out into each other?
Yep. At
Figured.
the grain elevator.
Yeah.
I got a shit ton off of it. It was crazy.
Yeah, I also went off onto independent modder sites and got pretty decent mods.
Right.
One of them was a classic experimental pack. I got that off a guy. There was a truck on there that held like 100,000, like it was like 100,000 liters with just the truck.
Crazy. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, and then then the trailer is the same amount. I used to road train those, make like 400,000. I'd be like, real big field. It's gonna take a long time, huh? No, it's not.
No.
Because there's a modded Lexion 990. I think it was a 990. But anyway, it was a modded one.
Yeah.
You could it had a rear attacher and PTO and everything on it, and you could pull just about anything behind it. And the header, one of the headers that went with it,
Yeah.
was like 27 meters long.
That would be insane.
It realistically wouldn't even be possible to pull, or
No.
at least let alone use. Just to keep it going, you need almost like an independent drive system with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah,
Pretty much have to.
independent drive suspension steering system. It's like absolutely just massive. Let alone like an incredibly high power combine just to run it.
Right.
Because you think you got like I don't even know how much pounds to actually pull or push. That's like an insane amount either way.
Yeah. Exactly.
But the combine held again 100,000. So
So dumb.
yeah. it was a mod, so
Right.
do whatever. It worked for what I was using it for.
Can you tab over into the auger wagon? Or not auger wagon. Just
Trailer?
the grain cart, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm assuming you're just gonna want to stack these bales.
No, I'm gonna, once I get done with this field, I'll come behind you and, with the auto loader and I'll start selling them.
I haven't bought the auto loader yet.
I'll get it.
All right. So you're gonna be on Friday at all?
I don't know, maybe.
Yeah, I probably won't be on long in the evening, afternoon, evening.
May have a movie night with the wife.
Wife and family.
Yep, pretty much. May have a movie night. Not sure what we'll do really. So We'll just see. Have to play it by ear.
I think like the night before, or last night or the night before, I watched Hobbs and Shaw.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I haven't seen
not
it
that
yet.
that's not that bad actually.
Huh. Last
Because you know
movie,
it's got The Rock in it,
right?
so you know it's just that raises the bar on it a little bit.
Have you seen the new Zombieland?
Double Tap, no, not
I
yet.
love it. I love it. We've seen it twice in the theaters. Me and my wife took me for my birthday, and then my daughter wanted to go see it for her birthday, so we took her to go see it.
Well, how nice.
Yep. So we've seen it
And don't
twice in
spoil it for me.
theaters.
Don't you dare spoil it for me.
I will say it is just as good as the first one. Don't let anybody tell you any different.
Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen this first one countless times.
Oh
And
yeah,
the
me too.
first one is absolutely hilarious.
Yes, the second one is absolutely hilarious too.
Is that either the same or even more?
Uh,
I'd probably say even more.
it's I don't
Kind
know
of.
about even more, but it is every bit as funny
Yeah.
as the first one. Every bit as funny.
Well, I bet it's got just about the same cast.
Right. It is the same. Well, the four main people.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray comes back in it.
He's resurrected.
You think
Yeah,
we want to?
me and me and my dad have been wanting to watch that.
It's good.
He's got like a little notepad, just like almost full, not like an actual notepad like all in itself. It's like one little page. He's got almost full of movies that he's wanting to watch either this year or next year.
I haven't seen anything else that I really am excited to see in theaters.
Have you seen Joker?
No.
No, it's I wouldn't want to say it's bad, but it's all right.
It kind of goes back to the comic stuff, though. Even though I know it has nothing to do with it.
Yeah, it's kind of the upbringing of Joker, pretty
Right.
much.
I've just never been a fan, though. I was never really a Batman fan.
Now you better tell me you're gonna watch Star Wars 9 sometime, aren't you?
No. Definitely
No,
not
oh
watching
my
any Star
God.
Wars.
Is it just because Disney bought it?
No. I've never been a real big Star Wars fan.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, I mean, I'll probably sit there and watch it if it's on, but if I have a choice, I'm not watching it.
We've got like the entire trilogy on DVD.
It's crazy that you have a trilogy when there's 7 movies or something.
It's considered a trilogy. It's obviously kind of an expanse of movies.
I don't think that should be considered a trilogy. If there's like 6 or 7 movies.
Well, I don't really think it would be called a series either.
Right. I don't know what you'd want to call that.
No, you know, you can call it whatever, basically. You know, we've always called it a trilogy. But there's, yeah, this last one will be number 9. And the final one.
Wow.
After running for, I don't even know how long it's been going on, how it's been running along.
Yeah.
It's been
Long
like
fucking time.
ever. Yeah.
A long
Like what, like I don't even know when like the first one was even released.
Before I was born, I'm pretty sure.
So does it say it's really that old?
Huh?
But is it really that old?
I think it's probably close to 30 years old.
30 or 40? I don't know.
Yeah,
Something like that.
I think 30.
Yeah, I'm really becoming less of a fan of this big baler now, because, you know, I see just bales just falling out of the sky, bales levitating in the air.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
As long as they get picked up, though, that's all I care about.
Yep. Well, the cultivator's sitting there, bales are in 18 and 19 ready to be picked up. I'm heading over to where you're at to go get those ones.
Damn,
Gonna get that straw.
You already got both of them done?
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Hey, going at 12 miles an hour just almost non-stop.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just cruising at 20 right now down the road.
Looking down at my phone. Damn, I'm already getting tired.
Me too. Sitting here and doing nothing burns you out, let me tell you.
Yeah, I know it. I've been sitting in that haul truck all day.
Like, what is like all day to you? Like sun up, sundown? Or is it like
Yeah.
just
My
about?
alarm, I get out of bed at like 5:15. I'm at work by 6.
Jeez. Me, as of right now, I prefer like second and third shift. I don't like getting up really early in the mornings.
Right.
At all whatsoever.
I'm not a morning person.
If I have to get up like anytime before noon, if it's like 10 to like 12, I'm alright with that. But anytime like earlier than 10, I just grow like increasingly agitated and have to get up in the morning.
Yep.
It's already hard enough to get up to my own alarm every morning for school. And that's at 5:45 in the morning.
It's not gonna get any better.
Yeah, I know. And at least I get like an extra half hour of sleep when I start driving next year. It takes me about get about like another extra half hour of sleep. It takes like not even 10-15 minutes to get from my house to the school if I was to drive. Takes obviously 45 just to sit on the bus. Sit on the bus and go there, but you know, I'd rather sit in a car for about 20 some minutes and be by myself than sit in a bus for 3/4 of an hour packed together with 60 some people like in a can of sardines. I was about to say, you still there, bud?
Yeah.
You're just like, your mic just went out, just couldn't hear a thing.
Nah, I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Oh,
It's
cool.
10 till 9, so I'll be going to bed in about probably 20 some minutes, roughly.
10 minutes. Oh, there you go with this damn. God damn it. Damn cruise control.
Like, different strokes for different folks.
It's not even letting me,
Adjust it.
yeah. Trying to figure out.
Hold L1 and R1 and adjust with left stick.
Yeah, I am.
There you go.
it. Unless I have to.
There you
Oh,
go,
oh,
Einstein.
oh. Unless I have to activate cruise control first.
To what, adjust the speed?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, it won't let me. Adjust the speed. Nah,
Huh,
it
I
will.
don't know.
I don't know what I did, but it will now.
Hmm.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be a road that worked. But at least I found the road.
Found railroad tracks as well.
Yeah. Tried to go next to the railroad tracks. I'm going the wrong fucking direction.
You are.
Way wrong direction.
Yep. Don't mind him, he just had to turn around the forest.
Okay. You're welcome. Yeah, I'm up. Really? This dude's...
Thump. And now you're pinned.
Yeah, he's got me fucking pinned up against a tree.
He's got you in a bumper lock against a tree.
I'll take care of this.
Boop, traffic off. Yep.
Where the hell's it at?
Well, let's see, you passed it.
Oh.
It's like 2 menus under the save game screen.
Yeah.
Or the save game bar menu thing, whatever it is.
Yeah, I'm over traffic anyways.
It's like, screw it, I'm done.
Pretty much.
Yep. That way, if lag comes in and I fly all over the place, it ain't gonna be the traffic's fault.
What the fuck? Oh.
Probably, I don't know. Yep, train. Neat.
Yeah. That's why
I
you
just
don't
saw that. Yeah, I saw that sign just lift you up like an elevator. Just
Yeah.
straight up.
Like I said, that's why you don't drink and drive.
And I don't think you were drinking, were you?
Yes, I'm drinking.
I don't even know. I don't even want to know what you're drinking.
Whiskey. Pretty much every night.
I've had like half a sip of like actual legal moonshine before.
What the hell is legal moonshine?
Long story. Long story short, my dad got it from a distillery down like Kentucky or Tennessee or somewhere.
That Smoky Mountain shit.
I don't know. I don't even know where it's from anymore.
Yes.
I had like half a sip of that, and the aftertaste it wasn't half bad, and then the aftertaste caught on. Like felt like I was burning my mouth off.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, I know. Well, with me not being a big fan of spicy things, that didn't help much.
No. Definitely not gonna help.
Yeah.
And we're stuck again on a rock. Definitely should have left you to do this. Well, I don't know, you got stuck right in the middle of town.
What?
I said, maybe I should have had you do this. And I was like,
Do what?
eh.
Drive?
Yeah. I'm like, well, he got stuck right in the middle of town, so.
Yeah. I'm blaming the lag on that one. That and I also gotta get off in about probably 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, like exactly 10 minutes.
Oh wow, what a bad price. Shouldn't have sold that.
So what?
I didn't sell
We-
that. Never mind.
Wow.
Yeah. See, that's what happens when you get
Ah,
tired.
good catch.
That's what happens when you get real tired.
Well, let's see. You get sleepy, you feel like you're drunk. Uh, all sorts of things actually.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's like, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Since you're the only one that I know that drinks. I don't think my dad's ever had like a heavy drink in his life at all. Well, not one that I know of.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I don't know. It's just me on my screen. It looks like you're still like sitting almost like right in front of the bridge.
Definitely.
Oh, there it goes. Pew. So you just shot off like a rocket or something.
Yeah, definitely your screen.
Yep. So I got a VR over like Christmas, like last year or a year or two, a year before.
Yeah.
Finally got the motion controllers for over my birthday over the summer. I got this like lightsaber music type game called Beat Saber. I got that like not even a week later after I got my motion controllers. It's gone through like 4 updates and I've only had the game for like less than a year. Sad thing is, you can't get mods for it. They're all PC mods.
Of course they are.
Yeah.
Alright.
So the only updates that the game gets are for new downloadable content, DLCs, all that fun stuff.
Right.
Paid like music packs, all that fun stuff that I can't get. The game was like $20 all on its own.
Wow. Not bad.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully this year I'll get hopefully this year I'll probably get an extended storage.
No.
Christmas, birthday, sometime. I'll probably get one eventually. Cause now I like maxed out my storage space for mods.
Right.
Mainly because mods to play this and maybe a map or two.
Calling her a night, so you might as well park it.
Yep. I'm just gonna leave it right here in the field.
Alright.
Alright, well, I guess that'll conclude it.